Hey everybody, welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. It's your boy Cheeklay, and today is the Global Wild Area event. Now, I already did stuff in day one, so let me just give you guys a quick recap, because I didn't make a full vlog on that. We did catch some shiny Pokemon from the Electric Hour, and we also caught some Pokemon in the Poison Hour. And then we also did another Toxtricity raid and got a shiny. Then we went to Carson City to do some Gigantamax Toxtricity battles, and it was raining really bad. Then we were pretty much grinding all throughout Carson City to get some more shinies, and also shiny Mighty Pokemon. And luckily for us, we got a shiny Golem, and it was a 98% IV. That is insane. And today is a new day because we're back in Carson City, and we're also going to try to get some more shinies, especially shiny Mighty Pokemon. I'm going to meet up with Kylie. We got a game plan going on. We're just going to be shiny hunting like crazy. Let's head out. We have a Feraligatr right over here, and it's not a shiny, although it is possible it could be a hundo. We're going to use a Safari Ball. What I really hate is that we don't get to keep the Safari Balls after the event. Like, that's kind of lame, dude. Okay, stats are good, but not a hundo. Is there another Mighty around? I got a Galarian Zapdos. If I could tap on the Galarian Zapdos. No, please. No. Okay, let's catch this tentacle. Get out of my way, son. Please. Okay. Hey, Zapdos. No! It's gonna run away. It ran away! No! Stupid tentacle! Man, that could have been an easy catch with the Safari Ball, but no. It just had to be in the way. Oh, and there's a Mamoswine somewhere. We're just gonna keep looking for mighty Pokemon. Cannot believe that Zapdos ran away from us, dude. Okay, so if the Zapdos ran away, hopefully we make it up by getting a shiny Mamoswine. And that's not a shiny. Let's just hope we get a hundo. I'm gonna use the Safari because it might run away. It could potentially be a hundo, so we don't want that to run away at all. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Let's appraise and see if it's a hundo, because it'd be nice to get a hundo for a change. Nope. Okay, not even close. Let's tap on a Moraine. Shiny. Nope. I need something sparkly. Okay, Bellsprout, you're not it. And Tentacool, you suck. All right, shiny time. The Wild Area event, and I'm going to show you guys what shinies we got overall and some good IVs and all that. But before we just pull up the phone, I want to give you guys my quick thoughts about this event overall. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think that GoFest and Tour are way better than Wild Area. That's my controversial opinion, but you have to understand my points. Number one, I have to talk about the spawns, because certain spawns and certain habitats that are themed around a certain event really have to make a huge difference. And honestly, there was a ton of community day spawns, mainly from the electric type, like Shinx, Dynamo. There was also the Bulbasaurs and Bellsprout during the poison hours. There were some decent spawns overall. The only exciting spawns, aside from Mighty Pokemon, which I'll talk about in a second, were Heliotile and Moraine. Nothing else excited me because I had these shinies in the past. So it was nothing worth shiny hunting, but if we got a shiny, we had to take what we can get. Now, Mighty Pokemon. They were so difficult to find in the wild. I think that's what made it so exciting about this event. I was encountering Mamoswine like it was crazy, Venusaur, Dragonite. There was also Luxray. And although we didn't get a ton of shiny Mighty Pokemon, I didn't get a single shiny Mighty on the second day. We got a shiny Mighty Golem, which was insane considering it was a 98% IV. The stats for the Mighty Pokemon are nuts, dude. I cannot believe that we just ran into a couple. The worst Pokemon to get a stats from a Mighty Pokemon was 13, 13, 13. Nothing worse than that. That is insane. So Mighty Pokemon just added something new. So if they were to do a Wild Area event again, they should bring different Pokemon like Charizard, Tyranitar. Oh, what's another good one? I guess maybe Sceptile, because that's one of my favorite grass types. That would have been so sick. Raids. I love the raids. Now, although I didn't do a lot of primal raids, I did one primal raid, and that was the Groudon, and it turned out that was shiny. So thank you, Kylie, for taking my phone and getting me that shiny, obviously. Speaking of Kylie, shout out to her. She got a shiny Toxel. I saw it. I witnessed it in person. That is not an easy shiny to get. I am always lucky when it comes to eggs, but man, I was never lucky with the Toxel. So, well, we're going to have to wait for Toxel to come back in the future, or at least, I don't know, collecting 10Ks on a daily. I don't know. Now, I think this event was pretty good when it comes to Gigantamax battles. I know that there were some people that were still having a hard time trying to get together with communities or just simply just getting together with groups, considering how difficult Gigantamax battles are. I hope that Niantic can reconsider the whole functionality and the whole system to make Gigantamax and Dynamax battles 10 times easier, because reducing slightly to make it easier to take it down and giving us rewards is not enough, because the amount of particles that it takes and the amount of Stardust and candy to power up Pokemon that we have to catch from scratch, there's a lot of workshopping they have to do with this. But luckily we managed to get enough people to take down Gigantamax Toxtricity. I just wish that they can just revamp the entire system just like they did with Mega Evolutions, because man, it's not well translated in Pokemon Go in my opinion. The Ghost Safari balls, oh my gosh, they were so helpful. I understand why they were there for a limited time, but it was just so painful that they got rid of them as soon as it was 6:15 p.m. on both days. A lot of people were upset. This would have been something easier to use if not using a Master Ball when they're going after Galarian birds on a daily. Because man, 2 Master Balls or 3 Master Balls, I mean, a lot of people want to grind for these Galar birds, and they are so sick and tired of seeing it run away 99.9% of the time. But I understand why they got rid of it. What I don't understand is why they got rid of the feature that was out since like Thursday or Friday, where you could just jump into a raid from a friends list. That was one of the best features in the game. We thought it was permanent. Unfortunately, they got rid of it after the event ended, which was so disappointing, dude. I wish they could have kept that bonus. That would have been great for raid hours. It would have been good for raid days. Maybe they were saving this feature for like main events like this one or Go Tour and Go Fest. But at the same time, it would have been so beneficial because you're just watching raids just pass by that you're unable to do. But then like when you see someone else in it, you're like, okay, I'm going to jump in. And then you'll see more people jumping in. So it's like, you can even invite them too. Like, it's so convincing. It's so unique. And they got rid of it. And that just ruined the experience, because they should have just kept it as a permanent thing to make it easier to not only be invited to a raid, but to guarantee that there are numbers to do them. And it's just so simple, instead of just having to wait every 5 minutes to communicate like, hey, can we get enough people to do this raid remotely, right? If we're doing 5 remote raids on a regular day, shouldn't we just keep this feature? All I know is it was just a really bad move on Niantic's end. Now, when it comes to the whole experience with Wild Area, I think there was a great concept. I really liked the theme of everything. Although we didn't get as much shinies as possible, I generally graded this event based on shiny odds. And yes, my shiny odds would be kind of different than others. Some better, some worse. I'll show you what shinies I got. But overall, the shiny odds would have been better. So as you guys can see, we got a grand total of 35 shinies for both days, which surprisingly doesn't sound like a lot. We got Bulbasaur, Community Day shiny. Bellsprout, Community Day shiny. Honestly, this shiny Golem that is an extra large, it's the Mighty Pokemon. Literally the only Mighty Pokemon we got as a shiny with a 98. Arguably the best shiny we caught during this event. We also got Magnemite. We got Voltorb. We got the other one, which is the Hisuian. Snorlax with the jacket. We got Spinarak. We got 2. We got 3. We got Paldean Wooper. Community Day shiny. Another one. Community Day shiny. We got Quillfish. We got 3 on Saturday night. We also got another Quillfish. That's Hisuian. We got Electrike. We got Groundon. We got Shinx. Community Day shiny. Another Shinx. Community Day. Skorupi. Could have had that on an Incense Day. That's 2. We also got Venipede, a Venipede, and we also have Timino, which had a community day. We got multiple of those. And then we got Skrelp, and then we also got Helioptile. I was really excited to get both of those. Moraine, so happy to get this one. Toxtricity and Raids, dude, these were also good shinies to get. I got 2 of each form, and that's pretty much it. But we did get hundos during the event. We got 100% IV XL Tyrantrum, which is a great rock type counter. We also have a hundo Moraine, which would have been so iconic if we had the Toxapex instead. We also got Pidgeot. It was an XXL. That would have been great if it was shiny. And then we got Snorlax from a raid on the second day. Honestly, guys, we got more hundos than we did during GoFest. So on one hand, you have like these really great features like Mighty Pokemon and Safari Balls. And then you have the other hand where like the spawns were decent. And then you also had the features being taken away after the event was over. These features like the raid system where you just jump in from the friends list or just the Safari Balls in general. Because I didn't get a single Galar Bird during the weekend. I would have had one if that stupid tentacle wasn't in the way. But that's aside the point. Overall, I would say that GoFest and Tour were just way better than the Wild Area. And I had way better shiny luck during a global event. Honestly, I'm giving this event like a 6.5 out of 10. A very controversial rating. But you have to understand, like, it's not the worst thing ever. Because it is a brand new type of event. But honestly, I wish I would have had a better experience getting shiny Mighty Pokemon. I wish I would have had, like, better spawns, you know? Like, the Mighty Pokemon should have had a little bit more oomph, especially the last 15 minutes. But, you know what? It could have been a lot worse. Well, guys, that's it for today's video. Let us know in the comments below how you guys did during the Wild Area event. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.